Okay, today we're going to talk about the anatomy of a funnel, how to explode your business online, why you need a funnel, what is a funnel, what is the purpose of a funnel, and what are the 6 main things that you need to have in your funnel. So let's light this candle and get started. All right, first off, what is a funnel? Well, a funnel is something that you use to take people on a journey, right? From the beginning of getting their interest to getting their email information, getting them on your list, giving them some value, and then getting them eventually to that sale. That's one of obviously the main reason is to grow your list. The secondary purpose is to obviously make a sale, okay? So that answers the question, what is a funnel for? Well, a funnel is for, in my opinion, the most important thing a funnel is for is to build your list. Okay, because we've heard it all so many times. The fortune is in the list, and that is the purpose of the funnel. Now, obviously, the secondary purpose, or a very high level purpose, is to take your customers or your prospects through a journey and get them to finally buy something from you. You can build up that know, like, and trust, right? So, next question is, who should have a funnel? Well, I think anybody that wants to build a business online and wants to have a secure, solid business, legacy business, something that is going to be long term, needs to have a funnel so that they can build that list, build that audience of know, like, and trust people that they can always be giving value to, mainly, and then obviously selling products or selling memberships and so forth. Okay. All right. When should you create your funnel? Now is as good a time as any, right? So many people keep putting it off, hoping that something else will happen, hoping that people will just find their products magically, will just join their list magically. So when the when of creating your funnel is right now. Okay. So with that said, let's get to the first point of your funnel. The first aspect of your funnel is traffic, and traffic is the lifeblood of your funnel. If you don't have any traffic going to your funnel, then obviously people are going to find. If you don't have anybody coming into your store, you're not going to sell anything. You're not going to get a list. You're not going to have any of the things you need, right? It's like opening up a mom and pop brick and mortar store and not advertising, not putting up signs, not calling anybody in the old days, not letting anybody know, putting up billboards, whatever it might be, that you're there to open. So you've got to get that traffic. Hopefully, a lot of brick and mortar people will hope that they'll get some walk-in traffic and things like that. But on your website and your funnel, not likely that's going to happen. Okay. So first thing is organic. This is one way to build up your audience, is just organic traffic. How do you do that? By content creation, all kinds of different things, right? SEO, right? Search engine optimization. Take everything that you have and optimize it so the search engines, when people go out and either Google or look for you on YouTube, they can find you, right? If you're not taking at least a small amount of time doing your SEO and making sure that you've got the right keywords of your audience and so forth, then again, the chances are low that people are going to find you. Content management. This is by far my favorite because it is all about generating valuable, targeted content. Whatever your passion or whatever it is that you're trying to present to your target audience, whoever your target audience is. Maybe you're a dog trainer or a dog walker or a cook and a chef, and whatever it is, creating valuable, interesting, dynamic content on a regular basis is huge for getting organic traffic to your funnel, to your website, wherever you want it to go. Obviously, the thing that everybody is all involved in these days is social media. Not necessarily one of my favorites, but again, if you're using social media, not to sell products and things like that necessarily, but as a conduit to point your traffic back to your funnel or your website or whatever you're using, or both, all of it, right? Or even going from social media to YouTube and things like that, your podcast, your blog, then that can become a great source of traffic. Affiliate, right? Again, affiliate traffic is great if you can put something together that people will use you as an affiliate and send traffic to your funnel or to your website, that is awesome. Sponsor, maybe you're on a YouTube channel and you've gained enough influence that you can have a sponsor that is going to sponsor you and again promote what you do and so forth. And last but not least is paid ads. Now, not a lot of people start off with the money to do paid ads. I'm not a huge fan of paid ads, but there are some benefits to it. One of the big benefits is that it is scalable. If I know that I put $1 in a paid ad and I get $2 out in sales, now I can scale it. Now I put in 10, I get 20. Now I put in 100, I get 200. Okay, so it is scalable. But organic and content and value, in my opinion, is so much better. So that's number one, traffic. It is the lifeblood of your funnel. Number two is your landing page, right? You have got to have some page out there that can turn your lurkers into lookers, right? Something that you can offer them that will turn them, get them to make those micro commitments, right? Those small commitments, okay? And if you have something out there, a page out there, a landing page that you can send people to that will turn the lurkers into lookers and get them to make those micro commitments, that's when you have success. Now you've got them and they're in your funnel. Now they've opened the door, they've walked into your store, right? Well, how do you do that? Well, that brings us to number three, a high value lead magnet. Okay, this is huge. And when I say a high value lead magnet, I don't mean just some, hey, give me your name and email and I'll send you a picture of my dog, or whatever. Something that is targeted to your target audience and gives them value. And I've learned this over the years that I want to give them the best of the best, right? Because the value that their email brings to me is incredible, right? So I want to give them that pot of gold. I want to give them something that they cannot resist opting in to get, because all they're paying is their email address. And the good news about having them on an email address is, one, is they can opt out anytime they want. And the other is that they've asked to be there. So you have a committed audience that is looking for what you've got to give, right? So you've got to make it really, really good, okay? You've got to make your lead magnet really, really good. And you've got to solve a problem and move them closer to their success if they get this lead magnet. Now, I will be putting out a video on how to create a great lead magnet here over the next week. So I encourage you to look forward to that if you're on my YouTube channel. And I would certainly recommend that you subscribe, and that way you get everything, okay? So what can a lead magnet be? That's the big question I get all the time. Well, it can be a checklist, it can be a cheat sheet, it can be a guide, a webinar, a workshop, a masterclass. It can be just about anything that you can think of, a mini course, anything that you can put together that has extreme value targeted to your target audience and addresses a challenge they might have, addresses a solution to that challenge, and moves them closer to them having success, right? Again, you're trying to use this to not only entice them to give you their email, their name and email, but also to develop that know, like, and trust, okay? That's number three, high value lead magnet. Number four is now a set of indoctrination emails. Well, what does that mean? I need to send out emails that educate my prospects, right? Again, these emails are all going to be based on value content, right? I need to educate them on who I am, what I stand for, so that they know exactly who they've tied their little red wagon to, right? Because if they don't feel like there's this know, like, and trust, or they can even move to that, they're just going to opt out, right? So that's number four, the indoctrination emails that really introduce you to them, that educates your prospects, gives out value, and so forth. I have a thing where I give away a personal branding guide so people can take their personal branding to the next level. And I give them 5 days of emails, and in those emails are all value about how they can take that personal brand to the next level, what it is, how to implement it, what programs to use to make it better, what graphics to use, all of these different things, right? So I'm always giving them value, okay? Number five, sales emails, okay? This is where you now introduce them to let them know that you have something to offer them, right? And on this, you want to do a minimum of 6 emails. Well, you probably said, okay, what are those 6 emails, right? Well, one, you want to introduce them to your product and offer, right? You want to let them know. Two, you want to educate them on the benefits and how it can help your prospect. You want to let them know in an email that they get exactly what the benefits and the value of this product is and how it can help them. You know, because everybody wants to know what's in it for me, right? One, to show social proof and build authority, right? If you can't imagine how powerful social proof is, and I don't mean social media proof. I mean social proof with testimonies that people have said, yeah, man, I've used this product, I've taken this course, whatever it might be, and man, it has changed my life. My business has changed. It's changed so many things. It's awesome, right? That is so huge. One, to stack the value. Excuse me. What are they going to get? Maybe they're getting the course plus all these bonuses. Just keep stacking things on it. So at the end of the day, they're going, wow, I'm only paying this and I'm getting all this. This is a no-brainer, right? That's what you want them to be at. One, to overcome objections. People are always going to have objections. They're always going to have objections. You need to predict what those objections are, and in that email, hit those objections head on, okay? And last but not least, one, to convey some incentive and scarcity. You want them to take action. You want to let them know that here's the incentive. If you act now, you're going to get these bonuses. If not, well, you won't. And if you act within the next day or so, you're going to get this great price, whatever it might be, an incentive and scarcity. So they know, look, I don't want that FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. I want to grab this and get it as soon as I can. And last but not least, this is all of your emails should have a call to action and a link to the final step in your funnel, which we're going to talk about next, right? Every single email should have a call to action and then a link to get to the next step. And number 6, your sales page. This is the thing that most people spend the most time on because this is where you grab them and make the sale and make the money, right? But all the rest of these things are incredibly important if you're going to get them here. Now, but once you get them here, you want to present them with your amazing product and offer. So this page is going to be laid out, okay, with exactly what they need to do, why they need to do it, right? You need to turn their interest into desire. Yeah, they got here, they've gone through all the first 5 steps, they're interested, but now you need to get that interest into desire. You need to get that emotion involved so they want to do something. And what do you want them to do? You want them to take action. You want them to take action. Now, if you follow these 6 steps and keep it simple but keep it powerful, I promise you that you're going to have a lot more success on selling your products and building that list, which is huge. So, having a simple but effective funnel will make the difference between your success and failure. Now, you may, without a funnel, I've seen people on social media not have any funnels and just give links to, here, buy now, kind of a thing. Not very often. A majority of the people that have legacy businesses and have built big empires in their business will tell you that without a funnel, without a website, you're not going to have that kind of success, right? Now, here's what I would love. In the comments below of this video, I would love to hear all about your successes, your struggles, your growth. What's going on in this arena of you building your funnel, or if you've already got a funnel, how it's working for you, where you're struggling in that, so that I might be able to create some more content for you that will help you out, okay? Now, I'm in the process of creating a new course called Passive Income Blueprint. This is going to take you from A to Z on how to get set up on building a passive income. If you don't have a business right now that is passive and you're always worried about where the next sale is going to come from, and if you take a month off, you're broke, then you need to understand how powerful the passive income business model really is. I'm putting together a blueprint. Now, depending on when you watch this, but if you watch this in August of 2023, I'm going to be launching this on September 14th, okay, of 2023. So you can go to rondeering.com/success if it's before that to get on the waiting list. If it's after that, then depending, I'm only going to open it up for a week when we first launch it on September 14th. So if you hit after that week, it may not be open again until October. Who knows? Okay, but it'll be the same address. Okay, so you can always go to rondeering.com/success and either opt in to get access to passive income blueprint, or you might get a thing saying it's closed right now. It may be opening again in the next month or whatever. Okay, I encourage you to learn what needs to be done to take your business to the next level. I know so many people are just kind of shooting from the hip and not doing what needs to be done, not taking the time to learn the technology, to get better at what they're doing, better in their craft, better in their skills and so forth, taking time to get better in their mindset and all the things they need to. I encourage you to do that. I encourage you to subscribe to our channel because we are going to continue to give as much as we can value and instruction and learning and things that will just help you build your business. God bless you, and I can't wait to see you on the next one.